Is that a little too meta? Hey, what's up, Scott? Welcome to the Imagination Creation Films, and today it is Tuesday. It's not Friday, and it's the 18th of July. It has been like 3 weeks, and hi, how are you? You doing okay? It's been a minute, and we are coming back. Don't worry. I just warned everybody that feature was going to take all of my time, and yeah, it is taking all of my time. How are you? How are you doing? How is the world treating you, all you wonderful people? I'm feeling good. Feeling good. We got Gregory in the house. Hello, Gregory. Reach. It's morphing time. Morphing time. Scotty B. Joe. What is up, Joe? How are you? Doing good. Audio is tracking. Video looks good, and it's a Tuesday. The only thing means is World War III is going to start. I don't know. Something's got to give. Well, no, the roof looks okay. So, yeah, you never know. I mean, you just sometimes things just line up the way they're supposed to, and other times they don't. I do go back to the feature tomorrow. We did, of course, get affected by SAG. The thing we were supposed to be clear of that. It wasn't supposed to be an issue, but I guess SAG was saying, no, we're gonna pause everything, and you have to reapply for everything. Something like that. They kept changing a bunch of stuff. We got everything in on Thursday. We waited, and then Friday they came. And Friday was the day after they officially strike. And they said, "Oh no, you have to do new forms now again." So we, sorry. We had to do new forms, and then we waited, and then nothing from SAG, which I personally believe, I think SAG wanted the entire industry to feel at least a weekend without any work, just so that there was no non-interrupted anything. That way people felt it. And then we did get our waiver, I think, either this morning or last night. And so we are back tomorrow. But I was home for, half a Saturday, because, of course, Friday was an overnight. And then Sunday, yesterday, and today. Greg says, let's hope the connection holds up. Don't jinx it. Lost some weight. They treating you well over there at the feature? They are treating very nice. It's a very nice thing. I'm eating well, but I have lost some weight quite a bit. I enjoy that. All works for me. Hope you have a great time on the gig, Scott. Looks like it was a busy. It's been amazing. I'll tell you that. We have a really good crew. We have some really solid actors. And I'll be posting selfies, who knows, maybe more, with the actors as we go. We've just had, our main actor, I'm not going to post until, towards the end, really. But, we have our number one, our number two, our number three. They're all names, and they're cool. They're very cool. Except for one of them. One of them I haven't quite met. She's just been in and out. Number one, great, awesome. Really enjoy everything with that actor. And number two, also fantastic. Number two is amazing. Number two, I gotta figure out how to demonstrate it. But she has the most expressive face I've ever seen. And her ability to take one word from the director and transform that into that emotion on her face is mind-boggling. I've never seen someone who is that quick, that versatile, just amazing. Timmy says, hey, are we going to discuss the 3 strikes rule? What's the 3 strikes rule? I don't know the 3 strikes rule. Or do I? Maybe? You talk about just the 3 unions striking? Hey, Luca. You name names. Well, I mean, I guess, I don't know if there's any reason I can't or can't. Well, I mean, he's posted pictures. The number 1 was Superman. I'll give you that. You're looking svelte. Oh, thank you, Brandon. How are you? Well, Ollie. We meet again. Our paths have crossed on a Tuesday, no less. Same time, but not the same day. Let's see if the chat comes in. There it goes. Yep. Hey, Joe, we do have to do that call. Yes. Call Greg, Joe. In case you missed the news, Loop Deck was just purchased by Logitech for those of you that are interesting. So now they're going to cost even more. And they're going to have cool drilled plastic to make them faster. I'd forgotten what you look like. My wife said the same thing. I was going to come back July 4th, but the director was having a July 4th party, and that seemed like a no-brainer. So I brought the wife up, and Rex. Rex got to come too, and she stayed there for a few days, and she got to hang out on set. She really enjoyed. Got to meet all the actors and got to listen in on the headphones and listen to all the conversations. She had a blast. It was fun. But that's why I didn't live stream, because I wasn't there. 3 strikes, WGA, DGA, and set. Yeah, it's going to be interesting there, Greg. It is going to be interesting. I'm not sure where this ends up. I'll be honest and say that I see both sides. I'm not for the studios, but I do see some of their issues. I do not believe that AI is the issue. I think that's a red herring. I think that's being put out there to try to drum up support. The reason I don't think it's a real deal is because if the studio can use your likeness, then the studio could just generate a new one that's not your likeness, and then they don't have to deal with anything. So I don't think, if they are listed on IMDb, wouldn't it be fine to talk about? Are they listed on IMDb though? I don't think the production's listed on IMDb. I basically, I do whatever the director does. So when the director posts something and he has like actors in there, then I say something. Otherwise, not saying anything. Yeah, I don't see it listed on IMDb. Interesting. That's titles. Why is it titles? I want people, please. Thank you. Let's see here. Everyone search IMDb for the feature that Scotty is DITing. Oh, please, you don't stream with mere peasants anymore because you're too busy. Superman is cool though. He's a really really good actor. Like I really enjoy his technique. He is he definitely he's not I don't no he's not a method actor, but he definitely has to feel the he has to feel what he's supposed to feel and become that role. And he's had to do some like heavy emotion stuff, and it is it's wild because I've never experienced that before. Never experienced that level and what was required, and it was wild. I even thanked him afterwards. Way afterwards. I wasn't going to interfere with his emotion at that point. Let's see, upcoming. Let's see what he's got. No, what is this? What is this? Nope, that's not it. Interesting. Yeah, it is not listed. And I don't think he's listed. Yeah, I don't think he's listed too much. I think though, I think number 2. I think he posted a picture. Let me see, because if he has, then I will release the name. Let me see here. Let's see, media. All right, let's see who's in this picture. Okay, so I can release that name. Because I just want to make sure. You know, Scotty, he don't want to piss anybody off. That's too much him. See if there's any others in that. No, just number 2. So Melina Weissman, she is our number 2, and she is in this, and he's posted a picture of her, so it's totally fine. She is the one that I say has the most expressive face and ability to translate words into exactly that emotion. I mean, it's wild. Let's see. Oh, please don't stream with the mere presence. In my opinion, the studios are throwing out the AI as the big bad just so they can give something up. Damn, you stole my thought. Sorry, Justin. I have a feeling that they had mentioned it, and I think SAG is pushing it like crazy because they think it's something that everybody will relate to, even though most people have no clue what AI is. We could talk about Justine Bateman. That was weird. I don't even know what to think about her statements that she made. Wild stuff. Once you are done with the feature, we could plan a live where we all discuss things AI. That would be fun. That would be fun. Just for everyone's schedule. So we were set to wrap on the 3rd or the 4th of August. I believe we're tacking on the days that we missed onto the end. So it will be the 2nd week of August when we wrap. I am taking that week off. Probably a live stream during there, but just because. And then the next 2 weeks, the wife and I are going on a wildlife adventure. So I'll be back in full swing on the 28th of August, but you'll catch little live streams here and there between nows and then. Okay, and then let's see. Is he posting? No. I'm just seeing who else he's posted. I feel like, though, I've seen number one in a shot before, but I don't see number one in any posts. Well, I don't see any identifiable number one. Okie dokie, let's see here. We're talking about Tim Burton's Spider-Man, Nicolas Cage, right? Brandon, please. Around me, could you please refer to him as the Cage? He's earned it. Please. That was probably one of my favorite comebacks that somebody had made about that. And it is kind of funny because Nicolas Cage is he's a wild actor. I'd love to work with him. I think it'd be hilarious. I think he gets a bad rap sometimes too. Justine Bateman is no Fran Drescher. Yeah, I when I watched the Fran's speech when they're striking, I went in there fully expecting to hear that her nasally voice version, but she doesn't speak like that normally, and now all my dreams are crushed. I just kind of expected that to be her normal voice, but then on the flip side, she broke down in tears. She's crying. She was very upset, but she's an actor. Do you believe it? I don't know. Just kidding. We can talk about all kinds. I'm not going to stream too long today because I have to put everything back into the van, figure out what I'm taking this week, and get ready. But Mamma Mia 645 showed up. Ooh, isn't he pretty? Yeah, I love her. She's so pretty. And I got some lenses and got a couple of 120 backs. Got some film ready to go. We can talk about that. We can also talk about these. These are the Suri. These are their new Micro Cinema Primes. And they just launched these. They are T12. And these are RF. I think there's a couple of others like EF, or no, E. I don't remember what all the others are because I live in the world of RF now. But they're actually really good. I wouldn't put them near the top. I mean, let's be honest. But these are like $350 a piece. They're quite amazing, and they are 1.2. There's a 55, a 24, and a 35. 1.2. They are quite cool at 1.2. Quite cool. So we can definitely talk about these. I've been using them for a while. The funny thing is I got them, and I'm on the feature. So I was using them on BTS and realizing I can't show that BTS. not for a long time, but it is what it is. Better to have streamed and break than never to have streamed at all. Thank you, Ali. Yes, I agree. I always have to ask, how's Crafty? Crafty's pretty good. We've had some ups and downs with it. The meals have, for the most part, been pretty solid. The Indian food, the Mediterranean food, and there was one other. When we get that, it's fantastic. You leave there so full, so delicious, such a variety. We've had some burnt stuff. It's been all over the place. Drinks, for the most part, drinks have been pretty good. They have been limiting the energy drinks because people will just guzzle them and become like maniacs. plus they have, a budget on that. They do have lots of snacks, lots of drinks. And that was one of the things that was good to hear was, yes, this is a fairly low budget feature. And because people are at reduced rates, they're not going to screw them on the food. They've been quite good with that. Better insert the, yeah. I've had several people ask, how is that even possible? Well, it is possible. Trust me. So the film goes in here, and the way you're supposed to do it is you're supposed to do it with the film coming out under, and then you go around. I did it with the film going over. I don't know why. I just did. And so the film going over, it was backwards. And yeah, I exposed the paper. It's awesome. And it was, it's over here. It's funny because somebody actually said, "You're joking, right?" Nope. I am not immune to complete and total failure. And here she is. Looking good, right? Look at that. But now I have some strips that I can feed into the spool for the developer tank. That'll help me get this stuff in. But I do have, yes. I do have a good roll that I've shot. It's Rex in all his glory. Yep. I was just scanning some in right beforehand. On the subject of Komodo-X, I'm happy to say that my red END will be arriving this Friday. And for those that don't know, Scott does. I have a wonderful shelf filled with my unopened Komodo. Yes, it is. It's been weighing on me. I don't have that power to look at pieces of gear and not have them opened. I can't do what Justin is doing, and I think he's doing all of us a disservice by rattling our OCDs and everything else. I think you need to open it all before it arrives, just so you can say you did. Because that would be nice. Cam, what's up, Cam? How are you? I heard you had a GDU fiasco. I'm assuming, did you call and make an appointment to pick it up, or what? There's mention of 2 more focal lengths coming in the future. Yes, I heard there were 2. I did not hear what they were. Wait, I think I did. I did. And yes, I liked them both. Yes. They're really quite good. I think it's funny though that they were these engineering samples. They put 3 different levels of goo in the and like in the focus. So like this one is super thick and smooth. This one is a little less smooth. Well, it's a little less thick, still smooth. And this one is super light. And then they were asking, which one did you like? Which one did you feel? It's pretty smart. I thought that was pretty good. Thanks for making me empty $11,000 out of my bank. You are welcome. And let me be the first to say, you'll probably spend a little bit more. Just because you'll want to. But you can't beat... I mean, I guess you can beat them. They're not in there. Those red 1 terabyte cards, whew, boy, you can't beat that price. And they last a long time in the X. As Obi-Wan would have told you, you have done that to yourself. Yeah, that cartridge is very easy to mess up. I learned, but I won't make the mistake again, I promise that. I will make an entirely different mistake because that's how I roll. You're to blame too, Brandon. Yours was the first I touched. Brandon was sharing. Brandon had his fairly soon. He was like rapidly on that list. Pro tip, if you do bulb exposure of a few days, you can expose the paper faintly. And I kind of want to play. I mean, I guess if you put like a 200 millimeter lens on there and point it at the sun, it will burn in an image. Literally burn in an image. Justin says, I'm literally crying right now. We are not crying. We are seeking help. We are calling our therapists and asking, do we need to up the dosage? What do we got to do to get through this crisis of you not opening? I only have a few shorts on my YouTube channel of my green screen build out, but for Scott, I might make an unboxing video. Do that and make sure your microphone's hooked up, because I'm not going to say that anything about that, but you know, sometimes I may make mistakes. Yes, you did. So did I. Yeah. Will be a pretty, yeah, it is a cool set, and I really do like the T1 II. It's soft on T1 II, but it's got a little character to it, and they're tiny, and they work really well on, like, my, knock everything off the table here. What am I about to do? I got a Canon stills. I don't remember which one I got. This is the R7. I got the R7. I don't remember which one. I just remember the specs, because what I did not want was a 24 megapixel camera. I wanted a higher megapixel. This one was 32, which I like it to more megapixels. And these work really well on that. And the 1.2 was quite nice too. Picking up the DSMC3 monitor for KX. Yes, I am. That is on my short list. I really feel like that monitor is a must, and I'm actually very happy with, what's his name? Our mutual friend, who, because I've tried to remember his name, I cannot remember his name, but he just did a video. And he's gonna be embarrassed that I don't remember his name, but I remember his name. Because I tried to recall his name, and I'm going to get it before I look over, because y'all are typing it in right now. But the one thing that I had not seen was how the new DSMC3 really operates with the with the small HD monitor. I didn't see any online videos about it, and I thought, you know, someone needs to make one. I think I even mentioned to Tim, you should make one. And then literally, I'm still not looking. You're not going to get it in my brain before I get to it, because I need, why is his name escaping me? I can see him. I can describe him perfectly. I know him well. And Tyler, there we go. I actually did not find it, but I was literally drawing his photo in my brain and got him. So Tyler had just posted the DSMC3 monitor on there, and I got to see a little bit about how it worked, and I felt a lot better. Because I'll be honest, I really like the DSMC2. I like the mini system. I'm just old and used to it. I've been using it a long time, and I don't mind the Komodo. It's fine on the little top screen, but that's not the monitor. So yeah. I was pretty adamant about the smoothness of the damping. We got sample units. End product will be the smooth one. Yeah, mine clearly say sample only. And there will be a full review of these, but I don't know how quickly I can get them. Which one, Gregory, is it that they use? I was pretty adamant about which one I liked, but which one do you think that they chose? I'm interested in that. And some red 1TB cards. I mean, that $299 price is really hard to beat. Hello, Tariq. How are you? What are those lenses? Oh, these are the new Cine mini Cine lenses, 24, 35, and 55. These are RFs, but they're T1.2, and they're quite nice little lenses. They're built really well. They're nice aluminum. They have a little bit of weight to them, a little bit, about like a Mamiya. But a lot of fun when they had the full set. It's going to be a nice little compact lens set to bring. That's for sure. How do they look on the KX? Saw the bokeh and has some character. They actually look pretty nice. I was running around with the 55 1.2 one night on the football field, and I was bringing it down to 1.2, and I was having a lot of fun with it. Damn, I don't know why I'm coughing. Hold on. There we go. I mean, I was suffering from an out of control sinus infection for a month, and most of my cough is gone. Yeah, they definitely have character to them. They are not surgically sharp. They're sharp. They're not Sigma. They're not Tokina. They're not IRIX. They're below that. Not meeky, but they're somewhere around like the Vespids with a little more character, is the way I would describe them. The Vespids are pretty nice lenses. Do you mean Tyler? Yes, I do, but I did not want help. Yes, I know Tyler Edwards. I just literally, if you guys know me long enough, you know that as soon as I need to say someone's name, I can't say their name. Cam, I'm preparing an extensive lens test, much like the one I recently posted of the Mikis. Interesting. Yeah, you're all trying to help with Tyler. I get it. I think I'm going to go with the standard small HD Cine 7 with red control, only so I can use it on other cameras. Any opinions on that? The only problem with that, Cam, is that you're going to be taking your SDI. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, Small HD makes some very nice monitors, and I understand your need to use it on others. But you lose the benefit of the red interface on the top, which keeps your SDI free for, say, wireless or what have you. Yeah, mine is right here. And she's so dusty. She's been run through the ringer in the last few weeks. But she's a lover, boys. She's a lover. I do enjoy it. I'm gonna put it right here, actually. I'm definitely bringing a tripod. I've been doing the monopod, trying to get around, but you know, sometimes monopod or tripods are cool. And I'm gonna do that. Tyler Edwards, nope, no help, nope, just look. No, Brandon, I do things my way. I have the DSMC3 monitor as well, still in the box. The good thing is that I'm at the point now where I'll probably be buying Red Control Pro here shortly, especially before my filming trip, because, yeah, that'll be really handy. Go with the Cine 7 and the GDU Mighty Mount. Yeah, but I don't want to give up the flip side to that is when a EVF comes, then I'll probably wish that I had done what you had done or are going to do, Cam. Yeah, I mean, in that case, the EVF would use the red interface in the front, and then the SDI would go to the monitor. Makes more sense. But also the Cine 7 is, isn't it? Well, it was just on sale, but it's really expensive, isn't it? Cine 7, small HD, yep. Oh, with red control. It happens to be exactly the same price as the red. Interesting. Yeah, the other problem though is that you're going to be using some of your ports too. Comes with a micro USB to 5-pin adapter. You're going to need a cable or an expander to use that. I just want to ditch the SDI and save that for wireless if I need it. I hear that. I hear that. Oh, there we go. Make sure to check your warranty date when registering on the 1 terabytes. Oh yeah? What was there about that? Mine seemed to be okay. Mine got auto. Okay, I literally just put my head, went to scratch my nose right while I was trying to get my face. The warranty date. Registered products. I have under warranty. Yeah, it's 1 year. Hello, Simon. How are you? Just check it out. It is in English. Chris, hey, Chris, how are you? How's the DIT world been? Oh, it's been fun. Thought I saw some social media posts from you on data wrangling. Yes, I have been DITing on this feature and loving it. And it is it's a lot of data, but it's a lot of fun too. So I've been doing data wrangling. I've been doing some correction and slight grading, and then bumping out proxies. And that has been my, and then also research for art department or hair and makeup when they, what was so-and-so wearing, what was so-and-so, which color phone did they have, that kind of thing. I always like that because with my photographic memory, I know every reel. And so you're like, we need to know when I was like, what day was that? It was like this. I was like, okay, so he was like, A34, so we'll go over there. We just scroll. Yep, there he is. Greg says, my copy of the 55 has the smoothest dampening. Don't know about yours. Yeah. Is 55 the loosest? Mine goes from 55 to 24, 24 being the most damped. And I said the 35 was my favorite, because it was halfway in between. But I also suggested I suggested some little rubber bump stops in the future. My date was way off. What was your date? What is your favorite large light mag? So right now it's not quite a light matte, but it has impressed me extremely, and that is because I immediately forget the name. It is where'd it go? Let me Wow. It's. I'm looking for it. Looking for it. Really? It's not. B&H doesn't carry it. Thought that's probably why it's not on my thing, but. It's yeah, because it's a panel light, but the Vortex 8 has impressed me tremendously from Cream Source. From the mats, the light mats have been really solid. I've always liked those. They've always been pricey, but they always work. Then I mean, there's the Aputures, which are okay. I have to test them when they have their new spiders on the back. What receivers and transmitters are you using on your audio setup plus mics? I've ordered sound devices Mix Pre 6 with Deity Skate and TC1. Waiting to see the review of the new Deity Dual RX. Yep, I'm supposed to be reviewing that soon, so stay tuned for that. I am using still the Sennheisers. I mean, on the feature, they're using Electrosonics. I mean, they're amazing, but they cost a fortune. But that's what I've been using for the wireless audio. I use the F8 F8N Pro from Zoom, the one with 32-bit float. That is my typical recorder. And that's only when we don't have a sound person, because you're better off with the sound person always. But I do like the sound, the audio interface of the X. Brandon and Cam, have you played with the audio yet? What do you think? Kind of amazing. Has anyone had an issue with the outrigger handle trigger? No. Mine's been rock solid. I've had mine on Komodo for 2 years and absolutely love it. Well, it's on X right now. It's one of those that I feel like I need to get 2 of, but I'll probably just get the GDU handles because they're cooler and feel better, and they weigh less. Hello, I edit. Outrigger trigger has worked without a hitch since the very beginning when I got it with my ST3 3 years ago. Yeah, I mean, I have the same thing on my my DSMC2 over there, and it's been flawless on that. It's a little bit different on that one, but I'm pretty sure it's the exact same button. That little recessed one. It's been no problem. Check that your contacts are clean. All 2 of them. That's right, there is only 2 on the thing. Audio is very, very good. But I broke my NTG5 like right when I got it, and I broke the cable. So I'm trying to get Mutiny to make me one, and then I got to buy a new mic. Yeah, I hear you. The world is your oyster on that. I do want to pick up a Sennheiser shotgun at some point. But the more I work with good sound guys, the more I realize how I should not be doing sound whenever possible, and really hold out to get them to get sound people when the budget allows, because yeah. Unpopular opinion, GDU stuff is a bit too gaudy for me. Mutiny stuff looks a bit too homemade for me. I mean, they're literally the 2 different sides of the spectrum. GDU is these are the things we want to make, but Red says, it doesn't quite fit with us, and so GDU makes what GDU makes. And they're supposed to be. Their GDU stuff is designed to make you emote. It's designed to make you feel something when you use it. And I mean, it's true. If you picked up a cheap Canon plastic kit lens, it wouldn't make you feel anything. It just make you feel like it's cheap. When you pick up an aluminized, knurled, aluminum knurled, virtually indestructible GDU lens, and you're like, wow, but that costs $200 more, but it makes you feel. And I don't have a problem with emotions with shooting, because I find feeling something, anything, makes me more creative. It's weird. I do the same thing with my music. I'll sit there and go flick, 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 go through all these different sounds, find something that just sings, and then I go in there and modify a little bit, and then I can write a song with it. I can't just go in and write a song. It just doesn't work. I can't get my eyebrows to go today. But that's why. But I get it. And then Mutiny, they're trying to build it as inexpensive and as durable as they can, as fast as they can, without skimping. I mean, so, yep, I hear it. I had some issue with Komodo, though. I will post a couple of videos I filmed on Komodo V-RAPTOR soon after I figured out the editing process. Yep. The custom cables I got from Mutiny look better than anything I've got from Big Brand. Yeah, I mean, Mutiny makes some really, really quality cables. Those are the ones that I use over... You can't see it. I got my custom blue set here for my Komodo blue, which I then immediately put on my X, because that's how I roll. Also, I need to check mail here real quick. Want to make sure. Yeah. Oh, I'm live. Did y'all know that? I didn't know I was live. I don't need that lens. Okay, I get that. Yep. You're right. The cables look great. It's their 3D printing outsides that they use by them. So just to be clear, they are 3D printed, but they are not 3D printed consumer. They're not using the PLA injected. I always call it weed whacker filament. They're not using that kind of. They're using an HP. It is a rapid. It's not prototype, but it's a rapid construction 3D printing, and it uses a completely different type of. I don't know what it is. It's like carbon and carbon fiber and something else, and then it's 3D printed. But these machines, they cost like $300 and something thousand a piece, and they can 3D print, hundreds of these in there, and get them out affordably. If you try to injection mold something, I mean, the mold is $250,000. So it's worth it, and they're very strong. You can actually stand on them, and you're not going to break them. They are not the same. They look 3D printed, and I get that, but they're actually cleaner 3D printed look than, like, I'm trying to think if I had, yeah, I mean, like the, I do. The 3D printing here, where you can see the filament on there, it is not like that. It is a completely different kind of plastic, and a lot of companies are using that. It just feels weird, and we associate 3D printing that way. So photos don't do justice to the Mutiny shells. I agree with that. But I can't get this to, there it goes. Got ya. The other thing I have is the micro trigger, and it looks fine to me. And I'm a guy who is so visually driven, it's not made me think twice. But I get that they have to print things. Yeah, and it's not that they don't own the printer. They actually go to a It's a service. I don't know where it is, but I mean, a lot of companies use them. And these machines they're huge. Let me see if I can find the name of them. HP 3D printer, Jet Fusion, I think they're called. They're wild. Yeah, the HP Jet Fusion 5200s, I think. They're huge. But if you look, you'll see they are nothing, I mean nothing like PLA and all those others. It uses let's see if I can find what the filament is. Accessories. It comes with a forklift. What? Automation processing. But it really brings the cost down considerably. If they had to print something, I mean, the truth is that to machine those would take a long time, weeks upon weeks. The cost would be probably 4 times what they, maybe 5 times what they cost right now for the Jet Fusion printing. That's all I got to say about that. I mean, there's a reason. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll tell you what, the schedule of the days and nights and just all over the place is really messing with me. The first night I got home, I got home on Saturday and I took like 2 or 3 naps. The next night, Sunday, yeah, the next night I went to bed at 11 and got up at like 9. And then the next night, I did not go to bed. I didn't at all. I stayed up the entire night. And then around 6:30, I took a nap. And then I took a nap in the afternoon. But we're talking like an hour and a half total. And then last night, kind of the same thing. Kind of sucks. So yeah, I'm yawning and doing some weird things. Scott, thanks for the information. I hear nothing but good things about their product. I guess I just need to get something from them and see how it goes. Yeah, you're not going to have a problem with the construction. When you get it, you'll look at it and go, well, it feels 3D printed, but you'll never feel like it's 3D printed. It just doesn't perform like it. It performs so much better. Rental fees of V-RAPTOR here in Turkey higher than Alexa Mini. You think they match well in terms of post-production? I mean, they're kind of 2 different animals, but you can definitely make a V-RAPTOR look like an Alexa Mini. On a small set, when I get asked, I advise V-RAPTOR, but they mostly go with the Mini. Even DSMC 2s are half the... I mean, people are strange. They do what they want to do. I laugh at some things and I agree on other things. I mean, the Alexa 35 is a very pretty image. And someone has been spreading dirty rumors about me, telling people that I'm switching to ARRI. I am not switching to ARRI. Let me just be clear on that. I will always shoot with whatever the production wants or use whatever they want. But I'm a red guy. I'm a red guy because the red cameras do what I need them to do, and the ARRIs don't. That's just that. But y'all stop spreading those rumors. I don't know which one of y'all did it, but ooh, that's just mean. It's just mean, man. What was that guy's name from Maverick? That's just mean, man. Ooh, boy. My Komodo goes out of warranty in 11 days. Hope nothing breaks. Yep, love the V-RAPTOR a lot myself. I think I'm ready to. I mean, it just does what I need. That is the big thing. Commodore. Yes, yeah, exactly. That was his. Wasn't that his name? Yeah, it was his name on Maverick. Well, that's just mean, man. You should. No, it was. It wasn't Maverick. It was the other Mel Gibson movie, Payback. That was the one. He's like, you shoot a man's luggage? That's just mean, man. Yeah. It's funny. Let's see here. What else has everybody got going on? What everybody talking about? All the fun things and all the things. And I know people are wondering about my channel, and I wish I could create a video to put out there. I just don't like putting out junk videos. I'm not doing shorts anymore. I think shorts are dead, and right now they're literally trying to put a lifeline on them. But I despise shorts, and I'm not going to put you guys through shorts. But I will continue to wear shorts, even on set. You can even make a Komodo look like a mini LF. Yes, I agree with that. Worked on both paired easily. You have to work much harder to make an Alexa footage look like Komodo or V-RAPTOR. Yes, that is true. You will have problems. The Commodore. So better take advantage of the R3D flexibility. Indeed. Great line. Yep, it is. I don't know, that shirt looks pretty airy to me. It's, well, my shorts are kind of airy. It would be interesting to see a video with your take on set wear. Oh, I will wear whatever the set allows me to wear. But if they allow shorts, if it's whatever they want, then I wear cargo shorts. I wear very comfortable sneakers, usually New Balance. I wear an undershirt, and I wear a loose fitting top shirt. That is my go-to set wear if I'm allowed to wear shorts. Otherwise, I swap out the pants or the shorts with Prana hiking pants, because they stretch one way. So when you bend down and you're sweaty, you won't blow out your rear end and rip your fabric. You are one of the reds. It's red, Scott. I know it's red, but you had me looking. You're like, it even looks airy. And I'm like, I don't think so. What else? What else? Testing some other stuff that I don't think I'm supposed to talk about yet. I didn't know when I was supposed to talk about these at all. But then they said, we're launching tomorrow. Can you have your video? And I'm like, no. But we're talking about them right here. What else? Oh, what you call it? The cinema DFMs from Breakthrough have been shipping, and people are absolutely in love. And I completely understand why. As soon as I find which bag they're in currently. They are gorgeous. The Cinema DFM PL mount for RF. Boy, they're awesome. Solid. Very good. They're shipping like crazy. I think they're almost caught up with everybody. I will be reviewing that shortly-ish, but it's been nice with that running around, because we have Cook Anamorphics, and we have Atlas Orions, and we have the Lauer Nanomorphs. on set, and so I've been, of course, mounting up some cool glass to the Komodo-X, and putting it through its paces. And it's really nice having the Cinema DFM. Let's see. Thanks for responding in a couple of minutes, Scott. You just blew a good topic for a YouTube video. Well, you know me, Greg. I'll still make a video. Besides, the video will be really short. Thinking of filming a short with those Muppets on Siri lenses paired with red. Yeah. Somebody commented the other day, they were watching a video and they said, first time on your channel, really loving it, but I got to say I was not prepared for the Muppets to show up. And I just replied back, I was like, are you sticking around? And he's like, oh yeah, absolutely. I just got to get used to them. I don't know if he's got a fear of puppets or what. I just thought that was funny. Let's see here. T1.2 with Kessler Moco will be easy. Can't wait to see the Muppets again. Yes, they're missing me. This guy's, I don't know what he's been doing. He's been doing something. He's kind of staring. He's passed out. He's passed out. They are returning. And when I get back, that's the be. I got some stuff from the set. I was really ecstatic because some of the stuff they can't return. I was like, do you want that? Do you want that? Do you want that? And they're like, you can have it. I'm like, yeah. So I've got some cabinets for the kitchen set. And I have figured out how to do the sliding. I've had time to process how to do the sliding set walls. So that will be something I'll be working on when I get back. Kind of fun stuff. If I had some PL lenses, I'd grab that. I was a huge proponent of EF. I really was. I said, I don't think they're going anywhere. And then 6 months after I said that, recently, they're going everywhere. They're going bye-bye. No one's making them. It's wild. And I mean, just like the EF lenses, I cannot believe how much they're selling for on, if you want EF, you can pick up a bunch of EF lenses for cheap on eBay. It is wild. But I'm switching to PL. I made the decision about 3 or 4 months ago when I saw that. So everything will be PL or RF, mostly PL because I want to be able to use them everywhere, and a PL will work on almost any format. Yeah. Is it at the 1 hour mark when we click the thumbs up button? I believe it is. Because I think only 3 people have done that. And I feel like with 21 people, I know we're not pulling in the big crowds because it's a Tuesday and people don't even know I exist anymore because, a few likes have come in nice. Yes, I love so much the Kessler Muppet Show. Dude, you're back. I am. How's filming Avatar 3 and 4? Well, those are on hold. Those are on hold. The feature that I'm on is not on hold now, and I go back tomorrow. I just don't know what my call time is yet, which is why I have to worry about what I need to do next. But yes, I'm loving Feature Life. Love it. Fun, fun, fun. Let us fundraise it so you can make it into a feature-length debut of Scotty's Muppets. Let's Scott do a couple of regular shorts, and then we can fundraise if we're going to do something bigger. Because I don't like to do things just because. I like to do things because that's what we're doing. Man, my new red camera pushed me into the PL mount world. They are expensive lenses. I have the Tokina Vista 21 to start. I'll be picking up the 35 or 50 next. Yeah, they are expensive. PLs are expensive. But they're solid, and they have the one amazing benefit that really never used to bother me until the last year plus, and that is RF, EF, E, all those. You put them in and you turn them. You put them in and you turn them. So everything has to be disconnected from it, separated out. You put it in, you turn it, put everything back, put your lens support, all of that stuff. That's a pain in the butt. PLs, straight in and you lock it. That's a wonderful thing. And that is fast. And I appreciate it. Elysium, thumbs up. Oh, look at all those likes. I like it. RF for the win. I mean, I'm enjoying RF. What I'm not enjoying is the lack of options. I'm not enjoying the pricing. Also, Canon's making some weird lenses. Like their telephotos that are straight f11. There's no option on them. They're just f11. That's weird. I guess it makes it affordable, but switching from PL to EF, you know of any EF parfocal zoom lenses? Yeah, there's quite a few. I mean, if it's in PL and a zoom and it's parfocal, it's probably parfocal in the EF. There's quite a few. I bid you all a great evening. Got to wake up bright and early. I don't even know what that means. I wake up whenever my brain says wake up or whenever the alarm goes off and the call sheet says get there. Jim says they're on hold because you won't commit to DPing both. Well, it's not that. It's this thing called Disney. They put everything on hold. And how much you want to bet Disney right now is going, whew, thank God for the strikes. Because, I mean, they're messing things up left and right. My buddy Bill, he's a big Indiana Jones guy. We've been chatting a lot about Indiana Jones over the last several, well, since it came out. But Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, he pulls out his gun, bang, bang, no problem at all. We get to the fourth film. He's wearing a gun, but he never fires it. The fifth film, he doesn't even have a gun. It's a little bit weird, isn't it? Tune in for my whole point of that was Disney seems to be losing money like crazy by whatever means they're doing. I don't understand it, but they need to stop it. Tune in for the upcoming Your Education on July 20th for some cool stuff. That's true. That's true. There is there's both in person and out of person, or in person and online education. Re-education for my personal taste and budget. I like EF lenses, but as I do some zooming, I think I have to buy DZO Zoom. Any advice on the other? DZO Zooms are very nice. I don't think the Rangers from Laowa are EF. I'm not sure if they made those EF, but those are really nice. I like the Kata Zooms from DZO. The EFs, the Tokina 50 to 135, and the 25 to 75. Those are both parfocal and quite nice, and available in the EF and PL. Canon needs to pull their heads out on their lens schedule. Yeah, I think they need to. I mean, they cut it off and they're protecting their IP. I get it. But when you do that, get some lenses out there. I mean, they're kind of expensive. Ooh. It means that it's 1 a.m. here and I have to wake up in 5 hours. And I'm not going to go much longer. I'll maybe 15 minutes or so. What else is going on out there? And why it's so freaking hot here? It's like 104 today. Let's see what actually it is. Weather right now it's not because it's 5:10. It was 104.4 today. No, it's 104.4 right now. Refreshing is a wonderful thing. It's a little hot, but whew, let me tell you the difference between Houston and Austin. It's only 2.5 hours distance, but being in Houston reminds me of why I left as fast as I could. You go outside here and you stand in the shade and you're okay for about 5 or 10 minutes. You go outside in Houston right now. Before you can make it to the shade, you're sweating everywhere. By the time you're standing in the shade, you've blown your deodorant. You're starting to just like get soaked. And within 20 minutes, you're completely drenched. It is so freaking humid there. Oh my God, it's horrible. It's a free 2-hour session with Komodo-X. Nice. I'm waiting for the new Nisi RFs. Nisis are very, very cool, Ernie. I think you're going to like those a lot. I will be putting those through their paces sometime after I get back. And then I will most likely be putting in an order for them because I've played with them a little bit and I like it. I'll look into the options you awarded. Thank you. Okay, sticking around then. Gregory's like, 10, 15 minutes. Okay, fine. I think I don't know what I'm having for dinner. Maybe tacos again? DZOs are great. I have the zooms and prime. Great character. A little soft with the zooms. Well, which zooms though? Alicia, I think the lesser expensive zoom, the Pictors, those are a little soft. But I think the Catas are pretty doggone sharp. I was really impressed with those. They do have character. The primes are pretty sharp. The Vespids are pretty sharp. Sounds like Georgia. Yes, exactly. Except Georgia isn't also 100 degrees. It's insane what Houston. We got La Nina right now, which is a cyclical event, oddly enough. And it's, my wife just walked from the house to here, and she's like dripping in sweat now. Glistening. The La Nina is really playing hell with our temperatures. Watched Mission Impossible Part 1, a Cruise Boy film. I guess they used reds for multi-coverage action scenes. I would assume. I'm thinking of filming Fireflies with the Komodo-X time-lapse. Futile. So I had a buddy who was filming it. And if I remember correctly, they were very hard to get. I don't think it's futile, but I think you're going to have to test. I don't think the time-lapse was as cool as he had thought. Maybe so. No, I don't think it's futile. Set it to, you'll have to do it non-time-lapse. I don't know why. You have to go into video mode and set your exposure to 1 second or 2 seconds or 3 seconds, and then do 1/6 shutter. That's the slowest you could drag on that. And I think if you bump it up to like 3200 ISO, you probably pull them out. They're a lot dimmer than you think, which is weird. I remember them being bright as heck when I was a kid. The AC in my Tahoe blew out over the 4th of July weekend. Hottest day on earth ever recorded July 4th this year. It sucked to drive. I hear you. It was something. There was something. Thank you, Elysium Production. I've heard Catas are sharper. Yep. That'd be like random hot pixels. It's like 95 today. Well, it's 104 here. Let's see what Houston is. AccuWeather, here we go. It's 100 today where we're shooting. It was 101 high. But let's see what the it feels like. It feels like 114. That's the heat index. What's your heat index, Timmy? Heat index here is right now it's 105. That's the low humidity. We are 23% humidity right now. It's really dry here in Austin, and in Houston it is 46% right now. It was higher earlier. I was trying to imagine, but you're probably right. Tank, I have the Pictor zooms. Yeah, much softer than the Canon. Primes are excellent. Right. I'm just like,
I made the mistake of walking to the mailbox.
oh, you went to the mailbox? That was dumb. You got to shower again? Scott's right. With a slow shutter, it could potentially be surreal. Yeah, I remember, my other buddy, Bill, he was adamant about this one place where the most fireflies exist in, I think North Carolina. And it was odd shots. They looked weird. Ooh, had a few 110 degrees here. A whole lot of wildfires. Yeesh. Not good. 97 heat index. But yeah, that's true. You're an hour ahead. Well, literally, but also figuratively. That makes sense. You were probably in the 104 area. But I don't know, man. It's like Vegas. In Vegas, it's like 7% humid. You can go out and walk in the sun for 5 minutes, and you'll just start to sweat. But as soon as you hit the shade, you feel great. No, not in Houston. I didn't like Atlanta either. Okay. I think it is time to wrap it up. Anybody got any last minute questions, thoughts, ideas, bets on when the strikes will end? I say it's going to be October. Well, it's Tariq, but you can be Tank. I mean, you could be a big guy. Okay. Well, I don't know when I'll live stream next. I will try, but if I have a 1 day, we've been doing 1 day offs and then 2 day offs. If I have a 1 day, I can't live stream. It's just not possible. 2 days, I try, but it just depends on how things are going. But I will try to do something and post something. I just don't know what yet. But y'all have a fantastic and wonderful week. November, yeah, good vacation. It's not vacation. I'm back to work for another month, and then on vacation. But be sure to tell all your friends that I'm not gone. I'm just paused briefly, and I'll be back. Be back in full force, probably even bigger. And as always, as I like to leave it, don't let your passions center around your life. Let your life center around your passions. Thank you, Gregory. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. FLA Outdoor Workers. Wow, that's incredible. I had it. Wow. 10 minutes work, 50-minute cool off. Whew. All right. Bye, everyone. See you next time.